We've been told a lie about why we're struggling. It's not just inflation or low wages, it's the script we're following. Today, I want to try to flip that script and look at the wealth we all can have a piece of, hiding right in front of us, right there in plain sight. Because honestly, I've been in your shoes. I feel you. Most of the time, it feels damn near impossible to get ahead. Every time you look around, it feels like the big guy is out to get us, like there's this giant machine designed to hold regular people down. The wealth gap gets wider and wider, and most of us feel like we're just pawns in a game we weren't even invited to play. We work, we grind, we hustle, and somehow the finish line keeps moving farther and farther away. We were raised on a story, a comforting little myth about how money and life are supposed to work. Work hard, keep your head down, put in 40 or 50 years, retire with something. And if you don't, well, that's just life for average people. And by the way, we all know what retirement actually looks like. We've all seen it. We've all watched our grandparents, our parents, the people we love. We've all seen them struggle. We've all seen them stretch every dollar. We know Social Security will never be enough to cover basic expenses. We know the math doesn't work. But what do most of us do about it? We shrug, we hope. We sort of expect things will just magically work themselves out. But here's the part nobody ever says out loud. Most of us aren't stuck because we don't make enough money. We're stuck because we were taught the wrong things about money. We inherited beliefs that sounded noble, responsible, even patriotic, but they were wrong, and they've been holding us back for decades. Think about how many people you know say the same lines over and over again. I can barely afford groceries. I can't keep the lights on, let alone save. The stock market is rigged. Only rich people make money in it. These aren't facts. These are scripts. Hand-me-down beliefs we repeat without ever questioning them. And they're powerful because if you believe the game is rigged, you'll never play. If you believe saving is impossible, you'll never try. If you believe wealth is only for the rich, you'll never reach for it. But here's the reality. Anyone can save something. Not everything, not a fortune, but something. And something is exactly where every single wealthy person on earth started. Wealth isn't an accident. It's not a lottery ticket. It's not a gift. It's a decision repeated over and over again until it becomes a lifestyle. And the wildest part, wealth is all around us. It's not hiding behind velvet ropes or locked away in some billionaire's vault. Think about it. Every time you buy a burger or a light bulb, you're sending your money to someone else's wealth. But what if some of that money stayed with you? It's at McDonald's. It's at Home Depot. It's at Walmart. It's at the gas station. It's in the utility companies we pay every single month. It's in the billion-dollar corporations we interact with every single day. Most of these companies are publicly traded, meaning they're basically holding the door open for you to grab a piece of the profit. They're willingly open to sharing their profits, sharing their growth, sharing their wealth. All you have to do is own a piece of the business instead of just working for it. If you work for a billion-dollar company and you know they're raking in billions, and that company is publicly traded, why wouldn't you also own the company? Why settle for just a paycheck when the business is offering you a slice of the pie? Why complain about the CEO's salary when you could be collecting dividends from the same company? Why resent wealth when you could be building it for yourself? This is the shift that changes everything. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you make. And you've got to get past the lie. You don't need to be rich to start. You need to start to become rich. The stock market isn't a rich man's playground. It's a public playground. It's open to anyone who's willing to show up, learn the rules, and participate. And participation, even small participation, is the beginning of ownership. Ownership is the beginning of wealth. And wealth is the beginning of freedom. We've spent decades believing lies about money. Lies that kept us working hard but never getting ahead. Lies that made us resent the wealthy instead of learning from them. Lies that convinced us the game was unwinnable. But the truth is simple. Wealth is everywhere. It's accessible. It's shared. And it's waiting for anyone who decides to stop living by the old script and start running a new one. You don't need permission. You don't need a high salary. You don't need to be born rich. You just need to stop believing the lies and start participating in the wealth that's been right in front of you the whole time.